What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast, and we're back from an extended vacation. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're about to break down what was the Week 15 recap, and we're also going to stay towards the end because we are breaking down the Week 16 picks. As always, go down, like, subscribe. Appreciate you watching live. I'm Paul Pickle, and I'm joined with.
Hey man, you already know it's your boy Kev Waterboy Savoy, aka the Don PYE, aka Mr. Undefeated in kickball. I'm over here at a conference right now. That's why I'm shooting in the car. But
Hey,
like
Dom.
we just won 4-0 in kickball, kid, and niggas didn't know I had hands. So like you know me, I'm coming in this bitch aura farming. You feel me? With the braids. I know you see the braids, you know what
We
I'm
see the
saying?
drip. We see the aura.
I know
We
you see the
sense it.
braids. I know you see me repping the Haitians, you feel me, Haitian Gator. But I come in this bitch aura farming late as fuck. I didn't come to none of the icebreakers, so none of these hoes already know me. Every hoe has to get to know me type shit, right? And then we get to the game, and like I don't play no games. I don't play basketball. I don't play volleyball. I don't do none of that shit. Kickball, they pick the teams, and niggas is like, "Damn, bro, this team got a bunch of misfits on there." Because our team did look kind of slim, kid. We got girls, and a bunch of like niggas that
It
look like
looked
they
good
don't
early.
niggas that you can just tell they don't work out. Like they have some mass on them, but it's from eating Haitian food, not doing Haitian workouts. So
Okay.
motherfucking niggas thinking we finna get smacked. The number one team got like the team one got like fucking 8 guys on there immediately, all athletically built niggas that was hooping. Smoked them, Paul. The only reason why we didn't lose four, we didn't win 4, we won 4-1. The only reason why they scored is because I had to go play third base because the girl in front of me didn't know how to play third base. So I had to go watch third base while watching the outfield. And I watched this nigga sword this bitch immediate. Like you would have thought this was a bad zone the way this jit soared this bitch to the exact spot of the outfield I wasn't at, that I was supposed to be at. And I was like, crazy. So I'm just watching this bitch go over my head, like, no way. No
That brother,
way.
he's like, ain't no one in left field.
You feel me, kid? So
Okay.
immediately he booted that bitch over there. But I'm talking about I put down the track speed. I probably haven't ran this fast since like 11th grade, Paul. Like track
Sports will
speed.
do that to you, bro. That's why they say old people, you'll stop doing sports for 30 years and then you go play pickleball for the first time at 60 years old. And you think you can get to that spot as quickly as you used to. Your body can't do that no more.
Literally. But nah, throw the track speed on, throw the burners on in the vans, because you know we play all sports in vans. And then motherfucking, I get there, I throw that bitch to my shortstop. My shortstop throws it to the pitcher. The pitcher tries to get the nigga while he's going for home. But these green ass niggas get in the way and block the ball. And we busting their ass, so we not tripping. But like we was like, okay, y'all got one. And then after that, no more. I told the girl, I was like, hey, could you watch this space for me, please? Man, next ball they threw out there, Paul, diving catch. You would have thought I was motherfucker. Didn't need to check the replay or nothing. Ain't no bobble.
Did y'all really have a replay going on? Because you did make your
Yes,
comment. That's crazy.
yes. Because it wasn't like there was a specific like person streaming the shit and replaying everything. That play that you happened, you called me to see when we were doing the. Well, I called you to see when we were doing the podcast. The moment that this dude had hit a bunt, and like it was such a nice bunt because he played soccer that the ball literally didn't move. So everybody was like, "What the fuck? That's not a play." I'm like, "Yo, that's beautiful kickball right there. That's the essence of the game." And niggas like, "Nah, that's not a play." So Jit gets the ball back, boots it across the fucking. It goes off the kickball field into the soccer field. So if you know how that works, that's still live. So niggas is hitting a triple play in a game of three, and they just happened. Jit got hit, like he got beamed with the ball while he was sliding the home base. So that turned into like that was two crazy,
Oh,
insane
I can
arguments.
imagine that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Kickball gets treacherous, treacherous, my boy.
oh, a beam at the same time you slide in. Yeah, we're gonna
Oh
need
my
picture in
gosh.
picture motion frame
And
by frame.
they just happened to be recording that because of the last play. So they were like, "Oh yeah, let me just record Jit." And for him to have gotten caught like that in 4K was crazy.
Was he safe?
Nah, but
Oh,
the other two runs were in, so they tied it up and they had to go to another inning. And I was like, "Yo, bro, it's cold out here. I'm hungry and I got to shoot the podcast. I'm out." But y'all boys hold it down. And now we in the car shooting, man. But Paul, this week started off with a bang. I'm
live.
just saying live. But before we get into any of that, let me know, man, how was your trip?
Trip was good. Got to see my sister graduate. University of Tiger,
Congratulations.
Memphis now, Memphis Blue Tiger.
Come
So
on now.
yeah, cold as fuck in Memphis. It felt like 9 degrees while we were there. Yeah, they
Whoa.
had a wind chill, and yeah, it was kind of wild in there.
Single digits, Paul?
Yeah, it was a little brisky. Coldest all year while we are there. It's like, of course.
Crazy. Which is
Yeah.
crazy because when I was in Wisconsin, that was the warmest it had been like all winter. Everybody was like, "You brought your winter coats," and I was like, "Yeah." And where we come from, they're called jackets.
Okay, so but it was nice out there. Good trip overall. Came back to the grind. Here we are, like you said.
Nice, good time to see fam and all that shit like that. Congrats to your sister, man. See, the young people call this clocking it, so you gotta clock it.
Clock. Always clock.
You feel me? Don't do that around niggas. I think this is the girl thing. But yeah, clock it for him. But that's fine. I'm glad you motherfucking made the trip. But let me tell y'all about this mother trucker Paul. So Thursday night, live. I'm talking about we pulling up. I had the longest day ever. And we'll probably talk about that on the next show because we are on a time crunch because we got a lot to fit in. But longest day ever, Thursday. We get to the motherfucking game, Paul. Live. Bucks. Falcons. We gonna go into the game a little bit, but in a second. But boy, this motherfucker Paul watched the whole live game after running errands all day, and then took his black ass all the way to fucking Memphis right afterwards. I was like, oh, this nigga different. I took that drive from Tampa back to Gainesville. I was like, never will I drive it this late again, kid. Like the way I had to fight myself to stay awake, I was like, this man Paul is different. I'm off
I
of
drove
Celsius.
all the way there, and didn't even get to stop and like unload anything and change clothes. My dad was like, "Meet me at the school. We're taking photos." I was like, "Nice."
Crazy.
Right into it, and a full day of events, and then I was up for like 30 something hours, and then finally got some sleep that night.
Crazy. You dangerous. You dangerous, Paul. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. Real road runner. But Paul, man, tell them what the fuck we did Thursday.
But Kirk Cousins walked them boys down.
Wow, no.
29-28 final score. Falcons win. Bucks are now in a fight for their life mentality. They got the Panthers back to two of the next 3 weeks. So they need to win. They need to win these games coming up. Once ahead of the division, now fighting for it. And the Falcons definitely. I know you felt good at live at this game. Uh,
Bro, that game was insane. I can't remember the score. What was it? 30 to 28, 29, something like that?
29-28 off the walk-off field goal, and Baker. The Bucks had a chance to ice it, and Baker doesn't. And Baker throws the pick.
Yeah, bro. Santa's a little helper, bro. But nah, that game was lit. So first off, Thursday was the fucking longest day of my life. Thursday was the longest day of probably one of the longest days of the year. I had to fly in from Vegas for my internship. Then I had to go take a final exam, and I had to finish that bitch out and go into Thursday night football. And Paul, I never once like told anybody or like asked if it was okay for like I never checked to say like, hey, is everything Gucci for me to go to Thursday? Should I tell this nigga no, like now before so you can find a sitter and all that good stuff like that? I was like, nah, if I can make it, I'm going. That was my mindset the entire time. I didn't know that I'd be able to make it until they told us what time we flew back on Thursday. And I was like, oh, bet. And I was trying to finesse my exam to take it a day early or take it while I was in Las Vegas. But my teacher ended up not letting us do that. But the whole time I was like, I'm going to make it happen. If there's a way, I'm going to do it. And that was the best decision ever. Because walking into the Bucks Stadium, first off, I hate everything about the Bucks and their fans. But them niggas in them creamsicle uniforms turned going crazy every fucking second. They're screaming first down, Tampa. Hey.
And
Like,
it was chilly.
yeah, and it was cold out that bitch. You got motherfuckers. You remember the dudes with no shirts on over here swinging the jerseys, getting lit.
Oh, the Cocaine Brothers had
Yeah,
to be.
the Koch brothers, motherfucking whole environment was stupid lit, stupid fire, great time, enjoyed myself. But we were losing the whole time. So we got to see the Bucks really, like the Bucks fans really talking that shit and like getting in their vibes. And then all of a sudden, Baker throw that pick, no, Kyle Pitts scores. We take it back down. I'm not even gonna talk about the fact that we went for them two bullshit ass 2 point conversions. We're not even gonna talk about that. We take it back down, get the stops, kick a field goal. Ooh, and it was time to go, Paul, because we're losing. We're down by two. by two scores, and I'm watching Falcons fans leave, and I'm like, yo, bro, y'all paid for 60 minutes of football. Like, I'm guessing either y'all niggas stay here or you drove here. So, like, bro, sit your ass down and watch some football. Niggas left early. Niggas left.
But not only did they leave early, we was almost one of the people also leaving early because it was like 9 minutes left, and y'all were down by 10. And I think the Bucks had the ball, and I was like, if the Bucks go down and like score right here, and it's a 17-point game with like 7 minutes left, I'm like, we might be hitting them walks as well.
I would have hit the walk just because I knew how much shit you had going on. Because I was putting that in the back of my head. Like, if Paul asks, like, yo, you trying to dip? I'm like, all right, for sure. But niggas paid for 60 minutes worth of football, even though we got him off of a blessing. But
And glad we stayed for the full 60.
I'm telling you, but that was a phenomenal walk. Great walk to the fucking spot. And then my favorite part was probably walking through the parking lot where the cop told us, hey man, it's short if you cut through here, it's short if you
Yeah,
cut through here. Niggas just vibing, and then you get to see like the stadium pulling up. It was a great time. Shout out the Bucks organization because they do have a great environment to play football. Them cannons are loud and they do shoot them bitches every chance they get. The fucking drone show, the Geico drone show went stupid.
stupid.
Stupid. I'm like, yo, they don't get to see this on halftime. And the cheerleaders weren't that bad. I ain't gonna lie. They not no SEC cheerleaders, but
We
they
got to say the
cheerleaders.
Thursday night football crew: Sherman, Tony, Fitz.
That shit was tough, man. And we got to see Kyle Pitts' best game. Like,
But we got to keep it pushing. But yeah, but this is 373 and three tutties. I was just about to bring up how like last season between two games he put up 1,000 yards, and he continued it here. We put up 373 this game. And Kyle
yeah.
Pitts career day, three tutties, 166 yards.
And shout out Kyle bitch ass. He got to see two of the two. His seats are in the end zone. So two of the Kyle Pitts' touchdowns were front row, and then he got to get front row to the game winning field goal. I was like, oh, I love to see that.
I know that one hurt the most.
Yeah, he told me his mental was terrible. I was like, great. I love to hear it.
Then Sunday, just as exciting. The first two games we're going to bring up, not really exciting. Ravens blow out the Bengals 24-0.
Fucked him up.
T. Higgins concussion protocol. He will be back this next following week. But yeah, the Ravens kind of put the fork in the Bengals' chances of making playoffs.
Yeah, I realize much time right now to talk about it, but I didn't. I do gotta see what the fuck happened with T. Higgins and that concussion. Because he had a concussion. He was out the week before because of the concussion. He came back, had two touchdowns, and then missed the next week because of concussions. And he might miss. They talking about he's questionable this week because of concussion protocol. And I'm just like, the fuck you got going on your brain, brother?
Yeah, all get your health up, big dog.
Yeah, but the Ravens came through like, yeah, bro, we not letting y'all bust our ass again. Like, we actually trying to make this playoffs. We trying to do something for real. Yeah, the Ravens came through and held down business. I mean, they're showing me that they're not like some scary team, like that the scary Ravens team going into the playoffs that we've seen in the past. But they're a team that's going to like fight to get that either that first seed or that wild card. And when you do see them in the playoffs, that's not a team you want to match up with.
Yeah, no, that's not the team. Right now, they still have a chance to make it if they win out or if the Steelers lose out.
Nah, dead ass. But that's what they need to do, bro. I've been screaming. They needed to win fucking 10 games in a row to make the playoffs. You lost
Defense looked
two.
great.
Yeah.
Picks, they got two picks, one pick six. The other blowout, kind of to start off early, was the Jaguars 48 to the Jets 20.
T Law was a problem that game. T Law was a motherfucking What do you have, like six total touchdowns?
Yeah, ran one through five.
Crazy.
ETN low key also had three receiving tutties, so if you started him in fantasy, ETN eight as well.
Yeah, I didn't know T Law still had that in him. Cause like this team is what, like 10-3, 10-4?
Yeah, for first 10-win season, I think they said in like damn near 20 years or something.
Nah, cap. Cause that fucking that team with Jalen Ramsey and them boys,
Oh yeah,
Blake Bortles, them niggas was tough. But if they didn't have 10 wins, that's crazy. But nah, yeah, shout out the Jags. Like they came through, defense played solid. Them boys came in. If they play like that going into the playoffs, they're a team to beat. They're a team that you're gonna don't want to see.
the Bills beat the Patriots 35-31 and a nail biter. This was
Bullshit. Bullshit.
bro. I thought at one point the Patriots first half looked so good offensively. I thought they were just gonna rout them. Drake May was like 11 14, 200 yards. Like it was eating.
Bro, Gator was in the chat saying Drake made MVP.
And then second half, Bills defense came alive, and the Patriots couldn't do nothing.
These niggas scored 5 straight, Paul. And you don't understand. Oh, I didn't tell you what happened in fantasy yet. I'll probably. Oh wait, I'll wait till then. I'll wait till then. I'll wait till then. But James Cook's got 3 touchdowns in this game. 3 touchdowns. I'm looking like, yo, bro, why are you letting this? Why is this defense, a Mike Vrabel coach defense, the defense that I've seen be undeniable against the run, just letting this shit go through? Like Josh Allen and them boys locked in second half and motherfucking gave it to him.
No. And I didn't know James Cook not only did he get the 3 tutties, but he had like 100 yards. This is like his third or fourth consecutive game with 100 yards, and it was like most in the NFL consecutively right now. I was like,
Mm.
I didn't know James Cook was eating like this for the last 3 weeks.
Bro, the 2 times I played him on fantasies, bust my fucking ass.
Bills' hopes of taking the number one seed in AFC East still stays alive, but the Patriots do have a kind of an easy schedule coming up, so we'll see. Texans blow out the Cardinals 40-20.
Another game
Six
that pissed
straight.
me off.
Yeah, this is six straight now for the Texans. 9-5, bro.
Bruh, if I had CJ Stroud, I would have won. But motherfucking this shit pissed me off because I had the Texans defense. You know, I think the Texans defense is #1 defense in the league and shit. I drafted them before I drafted a backup quarterback. But the offense was doing so much that the defense was letting shit up. So like I'm over here. My Texas defense is cooking, and the next thing you know, allow 20 points. Sorry, bro. You can't give you the 30. Nigga, what?
On some bullshit.
Bro, hot, upset, upset, bro. But shout out the fucking Texans. I've been saying that this team is still a balling team. D'Amico Ryans and them boys have a good program over there. And even when CJ Stroud, even though he looked good this game, when he does look crazy and isn't shit, motherfucking, he ends up, what's the word for it? Um, he still ends up fuck, he still like this team still gets the dubs. Like this defense has been showing them what they needed to do to make it happen. They really should have bust that fucking the Chiefs. That's like because didn't they lose to the Chiefs in OT?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that game probably would have made the win streak go even farther, kid. Like,
Uh, or they lost to the Broncos 18-15 before the
mm,
streak.
mm-hmm.
But they did along the streak. They have beaten the Bills, they've beaten the Jaguars, they've beaten the Colts, the Chiefs.
Also, they won that game against the Chiefs. It was the
Yeah,
Broncos they lost.
but
Okay.
these are like, you know, these are not just some pushover wins on this 6 straight.
Yeah, these niggas are smacking shit through defense.
Um, Speaking of Chiefs, Chiefs lose at home and get eliminated from playoff contention. Patty Mahomes torn ACL. Chiefs 13, Chargers 16, and what was Gardner Minshew comes in, potentially could, walk him down, get a game-winning drive type shit, and he throws the interception on like a third and long, trying to force something to Kelsey that wasn't there. It's gonna be a long off season for the Chiefs. No Patty Mahomes.
Oh, that's not good.
We'll see what it do.
That's not good. But yeah, the Chargers, I mean, shout out Justin Herbert and the boys for winning, but they definitely sold me because that nigga only had 11 points on fantasy. Oh, okay. I
Okay,
was I was scared my battery died, y'all boys.
damn it, just die right now.
Nah, one of my lights turned off, so I was thinking like, oh shit, did the battery just die, brother?
Oh shit,
I
we'll
was
keep
gonna be sick.
we'll get you up out of here, bro. But yeah, Chargers get the win. Chiefs first postseason, we won't see them, and so it'll be a different postseason. Bears 31, Browns 3. Bears just hit the Browns to the woodshed. I didn't even pay attention to this game because it was never once a game.
But
Commies 20.
yeah,
Yeah, I would say Commies 29, Giants 21.
this game was crazy because the Giants low-key was supposed to win this game.
right. They had a pretend like opportunity to do it. They just couldn't get the in the fourth quarter. They couldn't get the. They just came back, and then they couldn't actually do anything when they get the ball again to go tie it up because they did
That
everything. They quick touchdown. They get the stop, and then they get the ball back. 2 minutes left. Go down and get a touchdown. Y'all win, and they turn over on downs.
no cap. That game was tragic.
Eagles blow out the Raiders 31-0.
Yeah, this is another game that pissed me off, but we're not gonna talk about that. We should have known this was gonna happen. They had motherfucking Gardner Minshew doing. I think it's what was his numbers like his completions and attempts.
Oh, Kenny Pickett, he
Yeah,
was
Kenny Pickett.
64 passing yards, 15 of 25.
Yeah, I was like, Brett threw the ball 25 times and got 64 yards.
This is a game the Eagles needed.
Yes, kid.
Everything was going well on offense and defense.
Facts. Yeah, and of course I was going against Jalen Hurts in fantasy.
Seahawks beat the Colts 18-16.
Oh wow, the Seahawks have played two crazy games back to back. That's crazy. I forgot about that Colts game.
And this was
This
the
was a
Phillip
game.
Rivers. This is the Phillip Rivers show.
This was a game because this Phillip Rivers when they threw that touchdown in like I want to say early fourth, late third to go up. I was like, oh, this is all they needed to do. Like Sam Darnold looks fucking terrible. I think they threw two picks by then, maybe three. But
Uh,
same.
in this game, it was the next game we'll talk about where Sam Darnold threw a few interceptions. This one he didn't throw any. They just kind of moved the ball.
Yeah, Sam Darnold and them boys looked quite treacherous out there. I didn't even know the Colts defense was really locked in like that. But they tried it. They really, 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 really tried it. They came down, kicked the field goal. I think Jit kicked was this the game where Jit kicked a 60-yarder to take the lead and the Colts came back and kicked the Seahawks came back
Yes.
and kicked the 56.
Blake Group hits the 60-yarder for the Colts, and then Jason Myers, 18 seconds left, throws in, kicks the game-winning field goal, and then Phillip Rivers got 18 seconds left, first play, throws an interception, game over.
Oh yeah, that's a grandfather man. Sure, and Philip Rivers though coming through on Denton again, but
Getting chase the bag.
5 years was crazy. But nah, shout out to them boys. That was a good ass game. Like, shout out Jason Myers because like Brett came through, group came through and hit the fucking 60 yard. I thought that was game. I thought that was game, Paul. He said, "Nah, we can make it something shake."
Broncos beat the Packers 34-26. We were both on this one. The Broncos, like, we don't trust Jordan Love. I didn't expect Bo Nix to throw four tutties and 300 yards and Cam Courtland Sutton to go crazy, but that's exactly what happened. They didn't look like the best defensive team out there. They look like an offensive juggernaut all of a sudden on this one game little clip where the Broncos just did anything they wanted to the Packers defense.
Nah, shout out Cortland Sutton putting my fantasy team on his back. I think he was my highest scorer that week last week. But yeah, the Broncos are the truth. Like, there's no thing that we can say no more. I'm trying to tell folks this real estate I kept in Bronco County, cashing it quite well. Value kind of high right
12
now.
and 2 right now, number one team in the NFL.
Crazy. Bo Nix,
Sean
you
Payton.
don't you don't know Bo and no Chiefs.
What is this? 2 years under the Sean Payton?
Yep, second year on the Bo Nix, and they
Turn
don't have
this
to deal with. There's no Chiefs in the playoffs this year. It's open season.
49ers beat the Titans 37-24. Brock Purdy throws three tutties, gets the win. Tony Pollard actually has a decent game. This is back-to-back games where Tony Pollard goes off for the Titans, but Cam Ward continually. I think I've seen throw more than like 200 yards, like counting this many hands right now. Like he's got to start picking it up.
Yeah, I mean, this game they played better than expected. There was I don't know if there was a point in time where you really thought they were gonna win, but they definitely were showing like fight and life in this game. And Tony Pollard had a decent game, so shout out them for figuring out how to get this run game going 2 weeks in a row. But Yeah, the 49ers, just a good team. And like, even though that they lost a lot of their good defensive players earlier in the season, they've been this is a team that I feel like always has to deal with injuries. And this is just one of those years where it's looking like they might try to go NFC championship on the motherfucker.
Who gonna tell them otherwise?
Yeah, but who were the receivers? I think it wasn't not Jawan Jennings. Was it George Kittle and somebody else that was cooking? It was fuck, what's Brody name? Um
Well, I know George Kittle had a
Pearsall.
tutty.
Pearsall was cooking a little piece of the game. I was like, oh, a dog straight out of Florida.
Yeah, they all three ate. Juwan Jennings had like only 30 yards, but he had two tutties. Kittle had like 50 and a tutty, and then Pearsall had like almost 100 yards.
My dog was cooking. I was like, look at that. And I can't, I love watching football with niggas that don't know about football. So I can be like, yo, you know that guy right there went to UF. Just
Just so you know,
so you know.
that's a fucking gator on the team.
Yeah. The only reason why niggas not respecting his name like that is because he got shot.
And then we had the Saints beating the Panthers 20-17. But the NFC South all over the
Crazy.
place where y'all need to figure this shit out. Uh, 2017, not a walk-off field goal, but a game-winning field goal with 2 seconds left. This was an ugly punt after punt turnover type of fucking slugfest that eventually someone got together a decent drive in the fourth quarter and got the field goal to win. But yeah, the Saints 4-10, they fucking up their draft pick by winning this game, and the Panthers are 7-7, same as the Bucks. They play the Bucks twice in the next three games, so we'll see who wins the division.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, it wasn't for the fact that they were playing. I was rooting for the Panthers to win this game, but the whole time the Saints was just showing fight, bro. The Saints were like, nah, bro. This us this week.
I know Tyler Show made a shitty pass, and that boy Dre was like, friend, like Fernando Mendoza, you are now a New Orleans Saint. And that's the quarterback that does won the Heisman. He was like, Fernando Mendoza,
Oh,
you are now a New
mm.
Orleans Saint. And then Tyler Show fucked around and won the game. And I haven't heard nothing from Dre since. I don't think he gonna be a Saint with this draft pick. Rams 30, I mean Rams 41, Lions 34. This was my favorite game of the weekend, other than the game we went to.
No, that
But
game was too tough.
this was a ball game, and then the Rams turned it up on the ass in the second half. And the Lions tried to come back, and that's what made it exciting. And like late in the fourth quarter, is because like once you thought the Rams took the lead for sure, then the Lions came back to life in the fourth quarter, but this wasn't enough.
No, dead ass. Shout out the Rams defense. Jameer, they were able to slow down Jameer Gibbs, who's on my fantasy team. But they was able to slow down them boys. But that's what I really saw. I felt like they took away one dynamic piece of their offense and they forced Jared Goff to do it. It's not like he had a terrible game. I think Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown were really locked in, connected, and figuring and making things happen. But boy, this Rams team is the truth. I think Devontae Adams got hurt this game. Or was that last game?
Yeah, this was no, this that's the next game we'll bring up.
Mm. Wait, he didn't get hurt during this game?
I thought he got hurt in the last game.
I don't think he played at all in the last game.
Oh, then you're probably right. You're probably right.
Well, yeah, dang. So Devontae Adams getting hurt is never a good sign. But boy, they played their ass off and they showed why they should be the number one team in the NFC.
Okay, Stafford 368, Goff 338. Where this is a fun game just to watch as a football fan. It wasn't prime time,
Bucks.
but at
And
4 o'clock, it felt like it.
and the Lions started off up, but once the Rams started cooking and they got that engine running, it did not seem like them boys could keep up.
Cowboys losing at home. They are
Sorry,
now
Edgets.
eliminated from the playoffs. The Vikings are the team that did them in.
Sorry, Edgets.
Damn, why you beefing with them?
Sorry ass shits. That shit had me looking. That shit had me blowed. I was like, bro, why y'all getting beat by? Why is JJ McCarthy looking like a dog right now?
That big JJ.
That shit had me sick. I'm not even a hater of the Vikings or the Cowboys. I was just like, what the fuck is this? This is not what football's supposed to look like.
But not only that, just looked so sad on the sideline when they looked over at Dak Prescott, knowing that like the defense has sold their ass, and now the game's over. For like, uh,
Bro, I keep forgetting that Dak is the highest paid player in the league because, like, why?
he's Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
Dallas Cowboys should not be. Yeah.
Oh, one thing we forgot to bring up is Parsons did get hurt in the Broncos game. He's probably done for the season as well.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I did see that. He got like a non-contact injury too.
Yeah, so that was a big thing as well. Looks like neither team won that trade right now.
Ah,
Steelers beat my Dolphins 28-15. And I said it off the air, but it was a primetime game, cold weather, and a game that we must win for playoff implications. We lose those games every single fucking time on this with this Chris Gear era. Moving forward, Tua is benched, and Quint Ewers will be the starter moving forward. So we're gonna be in a pretty particular position this offseason. I don't know what's gonna happen with us. We got a $200 million quarterback on the bench moving forward.
nah, bro. Oh, bro, welcome to the club. But
Okay,
but nah, bro. This game had me so sick, Paul. And this is the reason why I wanted to wait to talk about my fantasy team. Bro, fantasy. We're going balls to the wall. Me versus number one motherfucker in the league. Again, the only reason why he's number one is because of racism. And I'm thinking like, yo, I'm busting your asses because last week they had a bye. His team only scored 88 points on the bye. So I'm like, yo, bro, I do not fear you. I'm thinking my team's gonna come in and ball, hoop, do whatever we need to do, type shit. My team, we're going to the fucking, I'm not, we go into Sunday and it's 125. No, we go into Monday, it's like 125 to like 113. Mind you, so motherfucking all he has left is DK. And I'm like, all right, DK's only scored enough points to beat me twice. Twice, no, three times this season, and I think it was like once or twice in the last 6 weeks. So I'm like, I'm gonna take those odds. I'm trusting my team. It's nothing else we can do. There was a lot of drop passes and little things that my team could did, but hey, it's okay, bro. We got this. All these niggas had
not
to do. I wasn't even tripping if you let DK catch a couple. Like let him catch a couple, feel himself and everything like that. Just don't let him score. We don't want Bruh scoring 14. We don't want him scoring 14 points. So first half hits. Mind you, I can't even watch the game because I don't like watching games and only caring about the fantasy. So I'm just watching the game like through my fucking through the ESPN app. Because I'm like, nah, if I turn this game on, I'm only gonna worry about fantasy and that's gonna fuck up my day. So first half, that's just like 7-3. Y'all boys is motherfucking no. That shit was like 3-0.
it was
It
low
was like
score.
no, yeah, it was like a 7-3 or 3-0. Y'all had three for sure. So motherfucker, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this team is holding down DK. DK had one catch, you feel me? Man, Paul, I go check the end of the third quarter. This man DK went from one catch for less than for like 8 yards to three catches for 33 yards. And I'm like, okay, that's not bad. And then I go check this motherfucker DK scored. And I was like, and I'm devastated, low key, because I just lost by one fantasy. I'm losing by one fantasy point now. So I'm like, all right, but well, it happens. Well, now I know that like Steelers offense is about to turn up second half, and I'm gonna lose by 10. So I'm not tripping. No, Paul, that was DK's only catch. That catch of the third quarter. And I lost by 1 point. All they had to do, and then when I seen the play, I'm thinking the play is like, oh, Aaron Rodgers seen that nigga backside, threw it up. No, it
Were you
was a
not the
play.
home team this week?
Oh, see, that's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. So when I won that one game, right? I won off of a 1 point home field advantage, so I beat Jip by point 0.5. And even if you look in the schedule, like the records, like my record is correct, but on the fucking schedule sheet it says I lost that game because Jets team scored more points than mine. In the
I'm like,
playoffs, it's a 4 point home field advantage. I'm thinking two. Two is fair. Four. And I lost by one, Paul.
That's incredible.
Incredible. In fucking incredible.
You had Jameer
Like
Gibbs, don't you?
the only nigga that didn't score. Tony Pollard handled
No, I
business.
don't say yeah. Jameer, this is the by far Jameer Gibbs' worst week of fantasy.
Him and Justin Herbert sold me, kid. Everybody else on the team performed at what I expected them to perform. It sucks that T. Higgins randomly out the blue was like, "Oh yeah, I got a concussion." Motherfucking. So he didn't play, but that team got fucked up anyways. But it was literally on Justin Herbert and Jameer Gibbs. Justin Herbert had 11, Jameer Gibbs had 13. And I was like, if I just had competent quarterback play, which is something I've been asking for the last 6 weeks, that would have been a whole different conversation. I'm not mad at Justin Herbert draft pick. Like he's the top 10 quarterback in the league. And he's had some 42-point games. He's done me right. Just not this week, Paul. 1 point. One fucking point. And I lost because this nigga had home field advantage. And I respect it. It's the playoffs, like you earned it. But like let's make it 2 points. Like let's okay, if it's 1 point during the regular season, let's double it, not quadruple it.
Yeah, that's a drastic jump.
Yeah, and like and then of course I gotta be the Josh Allen of the fucking league to bring up, yeah, I think we should change the home field. And then I'm going to bring up the amount of games that got decided by 4 points, by less than 4 points in the playoffs. Because it's already been two and it's only been two rounds. And now what made me even more mad was that these bitch ass niggas is in the fucking group chat, fantasy chat, talking about, and they're not bitch ass niggas, these good people. I've never met them before. But these bitch ass motherfuckers are talking about, man, I'm so honored to be facing such a worthy opponent this week. I'm over here in the chat talking about something. The Dolphins would just tackle DK Metcalf. That nigga would not matter.
This man, he mad right
Nah, 'cause every year there's something that happens to me in
now.
this fucking fantasy league. Because remember the one year when I was
You were
went
happy
under.
to face such a worthy opponent. But my team better than him. What's wrong with
Yeah,
him?
my team literally, my team is. I'm supposed to be undefeated against this bitch ass nigga. Because if we had just said fuck it, no buys, and we just ran the first round, I would have knocked Jit off terribly.
Knock the top off right off his head.
Yeah, now I'm the number one seed. Kid, I'm talking about sick. Like I've come to terms with it, so I've been able to laugh about it now and understand. But let me end up like now I'm going to be watching everybody else's score. The niggas that's still in the playoffs, I'm gonna be watching their scores and like, wow, I would have beat all them this week. Wow. It's the
That's
championship,
how
and I would have
sometimes.
beat all them niggas again. And what makes me the maddest, Paul, and this is some shit I just figured out. I'm thinking like, all right, bro, it's no big deal. At least you can get third place in the league. I look at the fucking consolation bracket and I'm like, wait a minute. The niggas that lose this game play for third and fourth place. I gotta play for fifth and sixth top.
The
Kid, that
outer
shit had me disgusted. But I'm going. I set my lineup every week,
laws of
and
the
we
land,
go.
Kev.
Kid, that shit had me sick. Fuck fantasy for sure.
We gotta keep it pushing. Week 16, but that was a great sidebar. So
Shit
taking it there.
was sick. Next year we're gonna have the full totally blitz fantasy league, and that's gonna be a different conversation because there's gonna be a triple crown involved with it too.
Okay, we got.
Yeah, that's how
I'm
mad I was. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy and talk about because we love our
just gonna
commission and
make my
anything.
own.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show them how it's supposed to be ran.
Make it better, and they're not invited.
Yeah, not at all. Not one of them. You're not a part of the podcast. Why do you have 16 people in your league? You're weird.
We we had a Thursday night football game.
The
See,
best fucking game on a fucking Thursday I've seen in a minute.
but you would have thought Manning and Brady were out there.
Bro, you see what I said in the chat, bro? I was like, this is fucking Stafford and fucking Sam Darnold on a random fucking Thursday in December, kid, in the cold.
Bro. Stafford put up 457. Puka had 225 and two tutties, and it still wasn't enough. Sam Darnold overcoming two interceptions in this game. The defense balling out for both teams low key, even though it was a shootout. Or I should say special teams, because this wasn't a ball game until Rashid
Yeah,
Shaheed.
what?
Just back to back weeks. Oh no, they did it against the Falcons. Shaheed scored like a special. So this is two. He got traded there, like right at the trade deadline. So like two in like the last 4 weeks he's taking shit
mind
to the
mind you, he playing for the Saints, not just playing for the Seahawks. That's a whole different conversation. But yo, bro, this game was so crazy because like that crowd was out of it, Paul. I'm talking about that crowd was ready to go. Like they was like, nah, bro. Like the crowd was not there existing no more. They thought Stafford and them got their ass.
put put him in chokehold.
The second Jit turned that kick back, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Because this is one of those games where like you don't have a bone, you don't have like a dog in a fight. So like you're just over here like a it'd be crazy if blah 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 if the Seahawks do this and tie it up, or it'd be crazy if if Matthew Stafford and them boys do this. It was one of those games where everything crazy fucking happened. Like I'm watching it with a jit that doesn't watch football, and like I'm telling him like yo, like I'm telling him like 4 plays before the last touchdown in overtime. I was like, oh yo, these niggas is rolling right now. These niggas finna score, and the thing is. They could kick the field goal and tie the game up and then try to get a chance to get the ball back or something, but they're gonna go for two. And the dude that's watching this, he's like, "Well, they have to score first, blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh no, they're gonna score. That's not even a question. Like the way that this offense is rolling right now, they're gonna get in that end zone because they make it the fucking overtime. Puka Nakua's over here is going stupid, Paul, insane. I'm thinking like, oh yo, it's their fuck. There's no way that they're gonna come down here. Sam Donald said, "No problem. If there's hope, there's a chance."
Jackson Smith and Jigba said it too. He said, "Hold on, I can do something like that."
Kid, nigga wasn't doing shit all game either. Like, bruh,
That was you said it right. Best Thursday night football game. Uh, they had the Rams with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter had a 98.5% chance of winning according to like the little tool they use.
hmm
And then Shaheed takes that shit to the crib, and that shit like you see the little needle was like drop back towards like the Rams' favor.
nah, the craziest play was the second to last 2 point conversion because Sam Darnold throws a parallel pass. Not it wasn't backwards, it was parallel, but that's considered backwards because it's behind the line of scrimmage since Sam Darnold's behind the line. The quarterback in shotgun is behind the line of scrimmage. So he throws that bitch. The Rams defender blows up the play and hits the ball to where it lands in the end zone. And Zach Charbonnet just happens to pick up the ball as a good sport to give to the ref instead of just being like, man, fuck this, man. Fuck blah blah blah, man. Nah. So they go to the sideline thinking they didn't get the 2 point conversion. And then out of nowhere, the refs go, oh, we need to take this under review. And mind you, the people in the fucking stadium don't know what the fuck is going on right now. They're just like, oh, what the fuck are we reviewing? Okay. Next thing you know, they say, well, it was technically a backwards pass, so it's a fumble. And since Charbonnet was the last person to touch in the end zone, it's a 2 point conversion. And that set up fucking overtime. Like that was so crazy.
I didn't know Seattle's fucking go because not only did they win this game, I think that gives them the division right now.
I think so too. Because both these teams started off the season 3-2. And they've won 8 of their last 9 games, and they had the same record.
Yeah, fucking. But Stafford put up 457, bro. That motherfucker got 4 banned passing yards, 40 touchdown, 5 picks. Yeah, give that motherfucker the award now.
Yeah, you did call that earlier this season.
Then 2 games apparently on Saturday, which if you don't know, right now.
I definitely did not know.
Eagles beat the Commies 29-18. Jalen Hurts has his best game in a while. He throws for 2 tutties. Saquon has 132 yards in a tutty. AJ Brown got his 9 catches, 95 yards. It was an ugly defensive game. Mariota has 95 passing yards. Hurts 185. So it was just one of them ugly divisional games. Hurts and them just took care of business, efficient.
Yeah, I respected the name. I hadn't seen the game, so I can't really speak too much on it. I didn't even know the game was on. That's how crazy a fucking week we fucking have. But fuck the Eagles. But they'll probably make the playoffs.
And the next game is live, so I'm gonna let you make a pick without knowing the score or anything going on. It's second quarter, 12 minutes left. It is still a close game, so it's not like it's lopsided by all. Bears, low key, were 3.5 point favorite or 2.5 point favorite at home with the Packers coming into town. Who do you got
Mm, damn, bro. The Packers are not a good football team, brother.
coming off a loss? Bears coming off a big win, 31-3 against the Browns last time we saw them boys.
Packers are not a good football team, but the Bears lead defense leads the league in takeaways. But I also do not feel like they have a good defense. But I guess we gotta scream. Is Jordan Love playing?
Sure, let's play. Josh Jacobs is just on one leg.
I guess we'll go Pack go just off of respect and the fact that the last time the fucking Packers beat the Bears this season, they were screaming, "The Bears still saw."
I low key got the Bears. It the Packers are up 3-0.
That's
So
not good against the Bears, kid. Them niggas like the fourth quarter is when they eat for real.
I would say it's not nothing really happening. It's 3-0, second quarter, 12 minutes left. Chicago's on the 46 yard line of their own. So they're not even moving the ball really. So we'll see what's going on. But I do got the Bears. I took them last time to play the Packers, and it was a close game. They lost. I like them to spin the block back home.
But the Bears still suck. Clay Matthews a dog for doing that shit. I just got a
Dolph-
message from the president.
Dolphins are 4.5 point home dogs with the Bengals coming into town. T. Higgins is cleared. Oh, he's not cleared yet, but all signs point towards he'll play.
He better.
Dolphins starring backup rookie quarterback Quinn Ewers. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Paul, you have two quarterbacks. We have no quarterback. So motherfucking expecting the Bengals to have a bounce back game, even though they're out of the playoffs. But they saying Joe Burrow, they ask, yo, what are you still playing for? He says, bro, if I can play, I'm going out there.
It says two of you can't play no more. Sit down.
So you need to stop all that playing.
Stop it. You know who I'm riding with. I'm going with the big fins right here. 1 o'clock game.
Really?
Got to
I
get
would
this
have
win.
never guessed. I would have never saw that coming, brother.
I'm still aiming for above 500 season at this point.
Nah, bro, get you a nice little pick.
Come to the dark side.
Yeah, go get you some decent little picks, brother.
The battle of potential first picks here. Saints 4-10 taking on the Jets who are 3-11. Saints coming off a win. Jets coming off an ass beating.
Yeah, they got fucked up. Did we
Saints
even
are
talk that game?
six. Huh?
Did we even talk that game?
Do we need to?
Nah, not really. But I remember, yeah, they got fucked up.
No, we talked it with the Jags winning
Oh yeah, yeah.
because we said T Law went crazy.
Yeah, we didn't even say the words Jets. The whole fucking thing.
No, we just talked about how the Jags are 10-win season going crazy. But they have a chance to redeem themselves. You're 6.5 point dogs on the road. Are you right? Are you taking the Jets on the road being an anti Saints fan? Or are you taking the tie the show?
Nah, I mean the fuck the Jets. So we motherfucking lost to them boys on some bullshit. So I'm not rooting for the Jets even a little bit.
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints as well. Shit, there's some ugly games. Browns are 10
Especially
and a
the
half
Saints off a dub.
10.5 point home dogs are the Browns coming off. The Bills has beat the shit out of them. They're taking on the. I mean, the Bears has beat the shit out of them. They're taking on the Bills this week. Buffalo should come in and wreak some havoc.
They motherfucking better, brother, because I'm gonna be upset. And James Cook better eat. So I'm gonna be upset.
And the Bills should win this because they fighting for number 1 seed still. They can still get it if the Patriots don't win their game
Number one seed in the division or the AFC?
in the division.
Okay.
And
Respect.
Patriots got to play the Ravens this week. We'll get into that later. So it's kind of like they lose that and the Bills win. We'll see.
Yeah, this is their chance to lock in for.
Chiefs playing the Titans. Chiefs are 3 point favorites with Gardner Minshew leading the show. He'll have a full week of practice underneath his belt. Titans, they're 2-12. Could they do it this week? Could this be a three win season?
Oh, that's a tough one because yeah, I remember watching this Chiefs offense play with Carson Wentz like at the end of last year. So I don't think that this is a plug and play offense like a Green Bay with an Aaron Rodgers and a Matt Flynn, or like or a Kansas City with like a Alex Smith and a Pat Mahomes. This is not that type of team, Paul. I think this is a team that plays their best football because they have the best player on the league and best player in the league. And boy, no Pat Mahomes for the first time in how many years? Yeah, I might have to go ahead and take the Titans. This might be my first time picking them boys this year.
Home dog. It might not be a bad time to pick them.
This should have been your suicide league pick.
I'm gonna take the Titans as well, big dog. We taking the Titans as home dog. That they at least Cam Ward's been a starter throughout the whole season,
And like, there's been games where they tried to win, like they tried their best.
and it's not like the Chiefs were playing great with Patty Mahomes. You tell me there's gonna be
But
the backup.
they're yeah, they're already out of the play a game out of the playoff. They're already out of the playoffs by the time he tore his ACL. They were like, oh, the game's over.
Chargers, oh no, Chargers. Cowboys are 1.5 point home favorites. Even though they're eliminated, they still got the pride to play for. Are taking on the Chargers. Chargers are still fighting for the wild card spot. They got it right now. They're 10-4. They got to keep the dubs coming in.
Mhm.
You think the Chargers on the road as a dog could beat the Cowboys in Jerry World?
Oh yeah, I don't know why the fuck they're a dog. I mean, I understand like this offense hasn't been cooking crazy since the whole Justin Herbert injury, but they weren't cooking crazy before that either. But fresh off of sweeping the Chiefs, and you're going against Jerry Jones' defense. Yeah, I'm trusting the Chargers.
My dad asked me like, who should I start? T. Higgins, Kyron Williams, Marion Hampton. You can only pick two. And I was like, well, Marion Hampton's playing the Cowboys, so he must start immediately. Like, absolutely, I don't give a fuck who that running back is. You start them against the Cowboys. With that
Uh,
being said, I don't think you're gonna beat the Cowboys running the ball. You're gonna have to shoot that bitch out. And Herbert with the broken hand and everything, the O line, they did like the PFF rankings on them. It was like 32nd, 31st, 30th, 30th, 31st. It was like all these motherfuckers suck right now. And broken hand Herbert, I think the Cowboys, Dak Prescott puts up like 350 yards. They win some game on some big shootout shit.
I respect it.
Giants, Vikings. Giants are 2.5 home dogs here. Can Jackson Dart, JJ McCarthy show. This might be kind of interesting. Which white boy got the more aura?
Nah, Jackson Dart definitely has way more aura than JJ McCarthy. That's not even close. But I think JJ McCarthy is gonna get the win.
You think JJ's
But yeah,
coming into New York, the Big Apple?
but this Giants defense chooses when they want to be good. So if they don't, this Giants defense doesn't wake up feeling like they want to be great, it will be a long day for Jackson Dart.
This is one of the most disgusting games to pick, but I'm taking fucking the New York Giants.
Respect it, because I have no fun taking the Vikings
Yeah, I think it's more fun picking the Giants. I get Jackson Dart with the chain on, the drip.
with the aura. You got aura.
Then this is the game of the weekend to me, low key. There's a couple game of the weekends.
I already seen
Panthers,
game of the week.
yeah. Panthers 3 point home dogs with the Bucks coming into town. Both 7-7. They play each other one more time. This is the first one to kind of see who gets the head start to the divisional race.
Oh, craziest thing about the game on Thursday was when we got there, we were doing the introduction. They were doing the offensive introductions, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." I guess this is my first time ever seeing this like in person. This motherfucker. They did the introductions. They get to like they're running through everybody. They get to Baker Mayfield, and then I kind of like put my head down, and I go on my phone because I'm thinking that's the last one. Like it's your quarterback, the leader of your team, captain, all this shit like that. I'm thinking shit Gucci, Paul. Until they say, and in his first game back, we all know and love him at number 13, Mike Evans. I'm like, oh.
That
That
is
shit felt like
true.
That shit felt like Stone Cold, the glass breaking in WWE. I'm looking like, yo, what the
Fuck yeah.
said this
No,
nigga
bro,
could
no,
come?
no, no, no.
Nah. And he had a great game. I was watching this shit like,
Or he must the fuck. They did like the top five game the catches of the year, and low key Mike Evans when he must your guy was on there. I was like, damn, I saw that bitch in the stadium, and that bitch only
but
happened like 4 days ago.
that's crazy. They talking about catches of the year. But yeah, anytime him and AJ Terrell had one on one, I was definitely scared. I was like, yo, hey, I literally captured AJ Terrell, Mike Evans one on one on the corner.
Don't matter. You got Kirk Cousins spinning the block
Yeah, as long as Kirk can walk him down, they good. And Baker, Sanders, little helper, those are some
this week though.
picks.
They got to worry about Ice Bryce.
Bryce Newton.
Bryce
But
Newton
not.
is in the building, in the bank. Marcus says.
I mean, I'm not saying the Bucks defense has been slipping, but us scoring 29 against them, and like we did get the pick to where we got good field position one time. But yeah, I don't know. If this defense doesn't come ready to play, they might as well kiss their chances of going to the playoffs out the window.
I this one of the games like you said earlier. I don't have no horse in the race right now.
Mm,
But boy, it would be so fucking fun if the Panthers win and I get to hear Marcus talking crazy.
I do. I would like to see the Panthers. I don't have no beer beef with the Panthers. I used to think the Panthers was cool when Cam Newton was doing this thing, but definitely got the Panthers because the Panthers make it to the playoffs with Bryce Young, while the Bucks don't. That should have feel so good.
All vibes right now. Give me the Panthers.
All vibes.
Your Broncos in Bronco County this week are 3.5 home favorites with the Jaggies coming into town.
Not my Jaggies.
There's another low key game of the week special I got cooked up right
Yeah,
here. 405.
this is a real game of the week type vibes.
405. Broncos 3.5 home favorites. Kev, can the Jaguars get it done on the road, or is Bo Nix and Sean Payton, number one team in NFL, gonna get it done?
In Duval, I think I might have picked the Jaguars just because they've been see living in Gainesville, you have to know a lot of Jacksonville Jaguar fans. And the Jaguars have not been losing at home. At well, they probably have once or twice, but like they haven't been losing at home because every time these motherfuckers Jaguar fans pop out to the games, they getting their money's worth. They enjoying themselves. Great game. Teams is winning, doing whatever they need to gotta do to win. But in them Bronco count mile high. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. That shit's really on mile high for real.
I think the Broncos probably could win this. I'm taking the Jaggies here on the road only because I think the Broncos are eventually they can't win every game. They can't keep the streak going the way it is. I could be wrong. They can prove me wrong here. Bo Nix and them fuckers have done it plenty of times in the past. Prove me wrong. I'm taking the Jaguars defense, who low key, I think, is the better defense this season. They have the best defense in the NFL. I think we could argue right now, just the way they've been playing. Texans too, but the Jaggies right here, I think they're gonna showcase. They're gonna have Bo Nix in a box. Trevor Lawrence is low key playing for his job out there. Not looking bad.
What do you want to see? I actually do want to see how this one turns out. Because I got the Broncos, but I think that's because they're not gonna get like fraud checked until the playoffs. But it might be too late by then.
The Battle of the Birds, Kev, and Arizona Cardinals are home dogs with your Falcons coming into town. Kirk Cousins,
Really? I thought we
yeah,
played the Seahawks this week for some reason, but the Seahawks already played. That's funny, and we Seahawks already bust our ass. I don't know why I thought the we played the Seahawks.
set versus Kirk Cousins at 4 o'clock. Kev, get your
Yuck!
DVR ready.
And this is in Arizona.
And in Arizona,
Interesting. I mean, this would be shitty because that's Cardinals team has been trying to win so much with Brissett that it would be very upsetting if this is the game where the breaks come through and they motherfucking figure it out and get the dub against us. But I'm not going to speak that into there. I'm going to speak that Kirk Cousins manages the game. Bijan gets off, and our defense holds them boys. and doesn't let Jacoby Brissett look fucking like a fucking god out there. But I have seen them let regular individuals look spectacular. So I'm taking my Falcons. I think we should come in locked in, ready to go. Even though a nicer draft pick would be cool. But no, let's get some dubs, man. Like let's leave and let's end as professionals.
Kev, you said the script before I could even say it. I think I see that. Like y'all win a big game, and then shit come. Y'all let these Joe blows come in. All of a sudden look great against y'all for whatever reason. I think the Cardinals get the win on some dumb shit. On people having the Falcons, and everyone's parlays getting cooked because the Falcons couldn't take care of the Cardinals.
And I gotta deal with this shit. Man, I fucking hate that. I mean, I didn't tell you to fucking bet on a team that you don't like. But the craziest thing is gonna be craziest thing is gonna be Jacoby Brissett because this team is going to let him look like a fucking monster, and I'm gonna be sick for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, Michael Wilson must start in fantasy low key. Texans 14.5 point favorites here against the Raiders. No real reason to talk to this. The Raiders defense should just obliterate what the Eagles did to the Raiders last week is what we should see the Texans do to them this week.
Facts, cheeks wide open.
Lions 7 point favorites with the Steelers coming into town. Steelers need to kind of win these games if they want to hold on to the they're ahead by the Ravens by one game right now. But the Lions just need a win, period.
Yeah, they can't lose even a little bit. They can't even think about losing like as if it was fun.
Do you think Dan Campbell and the boys come in turned up all the way, get this win, or does Aaron Rodgers facing a familiar foe in Detroit get it done?
I think they're coming in ready to fucking win. I think them boys is they're not going for the bullshit.
Yeah, I
Especially
think.
after taking that L last week.
And what was a good game, and Jameer Gibbs had his worst performance all season long. I think he bounced back. If you have him in fantasy championship, you're probably gonna eat well this Sunday.
Yeah, or the fucking consolation
The
bracket because nigga
consolation bracket,
didn't.
the fifth, sixth seed,
Because
just as important.
he didn't fucking win. Paul, bro, you understand? That should have dishonorable, kid.
You might as
Knowing
well
I'm
just
over
bench
here
Gibbs, bro. Just make it off principle.
for principle.
Yeah, don't even start nobody, bro. Send everybody.
Fuck y'all. Nah, I'm gonna set my lineup. I paid for what 14 weeks of football. So I'm gonna play 14 weeks of fucking football.
Ravens 3 point favorites. Oh, I also got the Lions, so I didn't make that clear. But the Ravens are 3 point favorites with the Patriots coming into town. Patriots, if they win this, they kind of securing their spot as the number one AFC East team. If the Ravens win this, their hopes to be number one in this kind of stays alive too. So both teams looking to win. 3 point favorite are the Ravens, Kev. Are you locking in your Lamar Jackson or do you got the Drake May show?
Oh, that's a tough one because
Sunday night football.
that's a tough one because I low key like the Patriots on this one, kid. I ain't gonna lie. But
This was a 1 o'clock game that got flexed to Sunday night.
really
Yes.
nice. Nice. I love to see that. I love when that actually
Bengals
happens.
Dolphins were the Sunday night football game.
Dude, so yeah, bro. I'll pay money not to see that.
But a customer, I was talking to someone who's a Ravens fan. They had an Orioles hat, and they told me they're a Ravens fan. And I was like, "Who do y'all play this week?" They're like the Patriots. I was like, "Oh, y'all got to win out." They're like, "Yeah, it's Sunday night football." I was like, "Oh, that's a good game." He goes, "Yeah, he didn't know." I just thought he goes, "Yeah, they flexed the Dolphin Bengals game." I was like, "Watch him out." I'm a Dolphins fan. I
He said, "Don't nobody want to watch that."
they're like, all right, relax. But
Nah,
yeah,
that's
great
actually
game
funny
here.
as fuck.
Absolute great game. Ravens 3 point favorites. Drake May gonna get this is Ravens are gonna be paying attention to see the Steelers win at 4 o'clock before this game
Hmm.
starts.
Oh shit! I have to turn the car on. My fucking shit's about to die.
You're good. I'll give out my pick. I think the Patriots come into town. The only reason is because I thought this would be a closer spread, like 1 point. I didn't think the Ravens would be like a 3 point home favorite. If anything, I thought the Patriots maybe be favored in this matchup. So seeing them, I can get the Patriots as a dog here. Braves as a dog as and they're the better teams overall season wise, win loss margin, point differential, all of that. Give me the Patriots.
Interesting. Damn, bro, I got a Lamar Jackson agenda to push, Paul, but I low-key got the Patriots too on this one. I ain't gonna
Damn,
lie.
I thought it
But
was
like
10 straight.
I don't know, kid. Like I'm low-key don't like the Patriots defense, how they let the Bills kind of cook on their ass like last week. But game recognized game, bro. I got respect and love for Drake May and them boys.
And then our final game on the slate, this was supposed to be a good matchup, but Daniel Jones ends up getting hurt. So we got Phillip Rivers and the Colts. Jonathan Taylor and them boys are 5.5 point dogs at home with the 49ers coming into town, Kev.
Bro, I just glazed the Niners a second ago, so I don't think I can change my fucking take. But if they let this Colts offense look good, especially now that they have film on Phillip Rivers and shit, and they can show, because like even though Phillip Rivers scored the touchdown, like they were still primarily running shit through Jonathan Taylor. So if this motherfucking 49ers team let this Colts offense cook, I'm gonna be sick. Because I'm expecting them to put belt to ass.
Yeah, if it wasn't Phillip Rivers at quarterback, I think I could maybe be talked into it, but I can't lock in the fucking Colts with Phillip Rivers
Facts.
in 2025. It didn't work
Facts.
5 years ago. It's not working now. So give me Brock Purdy and the boys who looked great last game to wrap up the show, Kev.
Yeah, I got Brock Purdy and them boys. And I don't think this team is a great team. I just think they're beating teams who's like that how they need to win. And this is usually the normally when the 49ers do shit like this, especially under Kyle Shanahan, they end up in the NFC Championship.
Well, it's been a long episode. It's been a long week. We'll see how the picks go. We also Loki. This is a Christmas episode, hunger episode. So happy holidays,
Oh
everybody.
shit,
We'll be
Christmas
back.
is this weekend.
Yeah,
Yay!
we'll be back for all that and everything. But appreciate everybody for watching along. I'm Paul Pick a Winner. It's Kev Waterboy Savoy. We picked all the games for week 16. We recap week 15.